Now I'm going to show you how you can implement this point of interest dynamically to any object or any character. So to do that, we have to do in our content folder, map system, we have to create a new blueprint class, actor component. We have to rename this to actor component point of interest. Okay, so open this point of interest. On event beginning play, we have to add a delay for 0.2 second, and then I'm going to get actor of a class map system is valid. Then we are going to do in our map system, we have to create a variable. This is going to be to reference all point of interest actor reference. Okay, this is our all point of interest actor reference. So we have to do is valid. Then we have to get all point of interest reference and then add unique item. Oh, okay. So on this point of interest, we have to set this to ray. Now I'm going to add unique item, and this is going to be our owner of this point of interest. So we have to get owner and plug this like that. So this is how you can do that. Also, you can do another way. In our map system, we have to create a function. This is going to be add point of interest to map system. Also, you can just call this function right here. And now I have to break this link. Also have to break this link. Now right here we need a input, or just let's get this array, add unique item, and just plug it right here. Point of interest owner. Now I have to plug this right here. That's all I have to do right here. And in our component, in our actor component, I'm going to create a variable. This is going to be texture 2D object reference, hit compile, and this is going to be point of interest icon. Okay, instead editable expose on spawn. Now in our quest marker, I'm going to add our point of interest component. And now if I select this point of interest, you can see now we can select any icon we want. So I'm going to use this icon in our point of interest. And in our map system, we have to remove this one. So also we have to break this link right here, get our main map target link, and we have to get all point of interest store for each loop. For each loop, we are going to create this widget, get this array element to point of interest owner, and for texture, I'm going to get component by class, select our point of interest component, get point of interest icon. I have to plug this right here. Now this is going to be dynamically changed. So now if I play, we have this quest marker right here, and in this while, let's add our point of interest component. Now I'm going to select this water well. Now if I play, here you can see we have this water well right here. So let's add another component in this one point of interest. We have this mill. Now I'm going to copy this point of interest, and then let's add another one right here. This is going to be this, I think this one, fox. And this is going to be cave. Let's move this quest marker somewhere around here. Let's create another one on this shop. Okay, now also you can add point of interest on this moving object also, I mean moving character. So let's add our point of interest component right here. So for this one, I'm going to select this one. Now if I play from here you can see this one is moving. Okay, that's all for now.